Hey, it's the infamous Dr. Q, back again with the Dishonored stealth no-kill walkthrough. Here we are on the obligatory boat ride back to the Hound Pits. We've successfully kidnapped Sokolov to ensure that the plans for the Shagahad don't fall into the wrong hands.
I hear he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Samuel's talking about something or other, I don't know.
Well done. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help him.
And you wake up in your bedroom and there's little Emily.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
I tell her that she can come to the room whenever she wants. I don't know if that actually affects anything later on. But later in the game you do find, I believe, a note from her in your room, so maybe that is what causes that. I don't know. So there's the reward for not killing the Pendleton twins. And now it's time to run around and steal stuff.
You lost your senses?
But first, we gotta go catch Piero being a dirty perv.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The
I know it. Look, I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Until then, citizens.
So, naturally, you want to barge in there right afterwards.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
And ask her if she wants some company.
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
And there you go. Cock-blocked by the plague. Corvo can't get no breaks. So you go in here to talk to Sokolov, ask him if he'll take a bribe for the low chaos option.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
And then you just got to go talk to Piero to buy a bottle of booze for Sokolov.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Andean spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
So you buy that, get stocked up on the sleep bolts. Probably wouldn't have hurt to buy some of his spiritual remedy too. but whatever, I get by.
I could use a drink.
So you give him the hooch, he gives you the information.
I hear you're off to the Boyle.
Then Pembleton's got a jaw at you like the malnourished looking Steve Buscemi that he is. And now it's time to go steal some more stuff.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Apparently you can't run between the two of them.
Did you ever see
A little oddly placed invisible wall. And now it's off to Lady Boyle's last party.
Not for everybody. You ready?
Gotta get masked up. Go to the masquerade. So it starts out with you on the boat in this little canal.
The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around.
And here we get to
Once you get to the party,
catch our first glimpse at the tall boys,
enjoy your evening out.
which are a huge pain in the ass. You can only kill them with drop assassinations, and they will spot you from some distance. So first, I'm going to go ahead and swim through the canal. The hagfish will take some life off of you, but, you know, it's a good way to get further down the canal undetected, and you also get to pick up a rune. Which is right there. So definitely want to keep an eye out for those guards. For whatever reason, I try to blink up there. Don't recommend trying that because it does not work. You just need to blink up there and then up onto this next balcony. And then across to this red brick building here. Well, there's a couple things you can grab inside here. And then you just want to come out here and blink up onto this roof and take out a crossbow with sleep bolts. And there's a weeper right in here that you want to take down. And there you can get the rune from the Outsider Shrine. And you don't want to waste any time in here because there are 2 more weepers inside the building that will come down and scare the ever-loving shit out of you, as they did to me. And then back over onto the roof. I'm gonna blink out to one of these. Then blink across. Keep an eye out for tall boys. Just gonna wait for him to turn around and then can blink down to this walkway here eventually. Make sure the coast is clear. And blink down there and quickly blink across. And you can blink right over this fence here. You don't want to blink like that because you'll take damage. And now put your weapon away. It's time to mingle with high society a bit. You just gotta wait a second and she'll lose her invitation. So you pick that up and then walk over to this little window here. Give him your invitation.
Oh yes, they're going to wear the same costume in different colors. Another
Right this way, sir.
I suppose we have a choice but to play. It's going to be thrilling. It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun...
And eventually this door will open up for you.
Mr. Bunting. Just had someone here pretending to be you. Welcome.
And then you can immediately steal the key from this guard and then just go in this room.
Things are bad.
This guy apparently does not care at all that you just came in and stole a bunch of stuff.
Another party.
Good for him. Real tight security at the Boyle estate. Now we're gonna go give the note to this guy, which will prompt a duel, because Pembleton's a dick. He didn't tell you that this would happen. He's like, oh, give the note to this guy. And then Wolf tries to
Hurry up.
Aaron Burr your Hamilton.
Pendleton's representative will select his weapon.
So you have to pick up the pistol, even though you're not going to use it. Take out the sleep dart, and then you just got to stand here for a second. It takes a while before it actually initiates the duel.
Get on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
And hit him with a sleep dart. He goes down. Take his money and be on your way.
And that's another patron kid. What do we do now? It's lucky we're in command. Here the estimate.
Now, I thought I was going to be able to get into the Boyle bedroom from out here. You might be able to do that, but you actually don't. You don't even need to go upstairs to find out the identity of the lady that you're supposed to take out. I do go upstairs later, but that's just to steal a bunch of shit and get this key. And get the Dunwall Tower skeleton key early on. But basically, you can just walk around this party and steal everyone's money, steal whatever's not bolted down.
I should have taught him some.
No one really seems to mind. Like a couple of people, they're like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," but it never never causes too much of a problem. Now that lady right there is how you find out which Boyle it is you're after. You just have to annoy the guy that's standing there enough that he'll leave, and then she'll ask you to get her a drink. You get her a drink. She gives you the information you need. Now the guy that's standing next to her, you can actually annoy him enough that he'll go and tell the guards that he thinks you're not supposed to be at this party. And then one of the guards will come up and confront you, and you just have to tell him, just have to act like you're drunk, and then he's like, yeah, whatever. Nothing happens.
Teach him the best made cards, like halfwit.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, kinda sorta didn't know exactly what I was doing at this point.
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street. Bears.
Are the new applicants as weak as the last set? No.
Don't be silly. The room. Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
Now, if you've played this level before and you think you know which lady it is based on the color, it does change with each playthrough. So you do have to find out each time you play.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak
Welcome
later.
to the Boyle
I'll
Estate.
find you.
Good evening.
Hello, sir.
Stop at once.
Yeah, you can make a sizable amount of money on this level.
I know everyone.
Yeah, how you like them apples? I took your ducats.
You there. Stop that.
See, like they know that I'm doing it. Someone's like, hey, stop that.
Bother me again, and I'll speak to the guards.
So yeah, if I talk to that guy one more time, he will go and try and narc me out.
Come and entertain me. You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
So she asks you to get her a drink.
We found out what the whales could do when it made us an empire.
And then I pour one.
Do you know they've dug down and found the ruins of another city under this one? Before the overseers, before anything.
And then that douchebag takes it.
Will our sisters in the Iraqi...
You're on duty, man. You're not supposed to be drinking. So you get a drink. And take it back to her, and she will tell you the identity of the Boyle that you are looking for.
Seem interesting. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in black tonight, in mourning for her reputation. Additionally, Lily is in red.
Alright, so this is about the end of this part. And this shall be continued in part 2. Lady Boyle's Last Party.